Hello everyone, welcome back to Patty's Hobby World. Let's get this picture finished. The page we started, so we can get started on another image, okay? Uh, let's see, don't forget I cut this plastic to always save my next page from what we're doing if you're using markers. Alright, so as you see, I've been working on it, and I think I'm finishing this up right up here. So let's get started with that. And let's get some red up in here. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's a cloudy day today, but that's okay. It's supposed to rain, and we've been having tons of it. Is that all of them? Yeah. Let's get some green in. Oh no, let's get some petals in. Oh yeah, you know what, let's jewel it up a little bit. I was gonna make it, let's go ahead and get some color in here. So everything's been good this weekend. And so far so good. I'm doing respite this weekend. If you guys remember being a foster parent, what respite is respite is another term for babysit. When a foster parent wants to go on vacation or take a break from the children that they have in care, they do respite. So another foster parent takes over while they're gone, and then they get returned after the respite days are over. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Well, for the next 4 days anyway. Is this the one I used? Let me see. Yeah. I want to create just a little bit of dimension here. So they're doing good. Usually when you respite, the children are not, they're not that bad. When they're in care, you get some kids that are pretty, I'll use the term rambunctious, and then you get some other ones, and you gotta check them real quick right at the door. I always like to say, look, you're here as a guest, so act like one. You know what I mean? What you do anywhere else is what you do anywhere else, but when you come in my house, you're a guest. But other than that, pretty good. And those who know me already know I don't play. I don't play in the least. So, but they eat good, they sleep good. We're getting ready to go to the what's that place? Arcade, the place where they could go play arcades. So, so while they're with me, I try to do something with them. You know what I mean? The pool's closed already, so they can't go swimming. So we'll do something. As long as they're behaving, you know, they're good. I'm a tough foster parent, but I'm probably one of the best because you know, I care. And I was a foster kid myself, so um, nothing that can't be managed or fixed. You know what I mean? With a little bit of love and understanding and patience and communication. You know, a lot of these kids, they don't get the communication that they need. You know, nobody talks to them on their level. Sometimes you need to talk to kids, just listen and let them, you know, let them talk. You can learn a lot. So, but some people, they just don't have the patience. And sometimes that's what kids need. They just need somebody to give them a little attention. So, and you'll be amazed. You know, a lot of kids, they don't mind structure. You know what I mean? They don't mind the rules. They don't mind those kinds of things. Trust me. And in my house, there is no reward system for doing what you're supposed to do. That's a no. It's, you know, no. And sometimes they're like, what? Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to you're supposed to behave in school. You're supposed to do good. You're supposed to give your best in school. You know what I mean? That's why I only give money for A's. I don't give money for anything else. If you bring me home, that means you've done the extra work. You went the extra mile. Oh, you see, my A's are $50. So there's no reason why any kid wouldn't try to get themselves in a situation that will, you know, afford them an A and $50. But trust me, there are kids who will fail just because they think. You know, I've had a foster child that did that. You know, I sure did. So, and then I had to learn, the other painful thing I had to learn is you can't help kids that don't want to be helped. And I struggle with that. I learned that with my adopted daughter. You know, they don't want it. You can't want it better than they want it. And if they don't want it, then let it go. Because you're what do they say? What's the old saying? You know, it's beating a dead horse. So I had to learn. So, and then I always tell my foster children, if I have them, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight with you about what's in your best interest, you know. And then normally they don't stay here anywhere. Because my home is for kids who want to do better, who want better. Not someone who's just going to sit here and talk shit to you. Oops, sorry. Talk back and be, yeah. I'm like, what the hell? You came to the wrong house. And that's for damn sure. Because that, I had to tell one. So let me tell you something. You cuss, I cuss harder. You want to act up, I can act up hard. It is too. You know what I mean? Oh. And they'll look at me like, what? Yeah, I can go there too. You're not supposed to be swearing. Well, you're not supposed to be swearing either. And I have a tendency to cuss a lot. But I'm learning to do better. So, it's my military days. So, a lot of these kids a lot of them need somebody hard like me, you know what I mean? See, they're too used to being around other people, other foster parents. And and I hate to say this, but you get some foster parents that just don't care, They're in it for the money or whatever reason. So, I tend to kind of care about my efforts to help a foster child that's in foster care. I treat them like they're my own. I don't hold nothing back. So they get it real deep. They get the wake up call lessons. Ooh, that's coming out good. How are we doing up there? Oh, let me scroll. Good gracious, just let me scroll in. I was gonna make it plain, but I think it looks good with a little bit of color, a little extra color. Yeah, I'm gonna do the inside. I just don't know what. I think I'm gonna do a deep orange. How about that? All right, let's see. We've got this orange, which is my sketch markers, and then we've got, which is water. These, I think, these are alcohol. And then I got my Master's Touch. So let's see. Master's Touch is real nice and dark. And this one's a little lighter. All right, so let's see. Let's see how that looks. I think I should make it darker, but we'll do darker on the other side. See how that comes out. Or maybe I should have done it blue. Okay, well, you can do any color you want because this is yours. We'll get this thing finished. Alright, now let's see what the dark one does. Alright, so I'm going to bring this in just a little bit more. Okay. Let's see what the dark one does. the comments which one you like. I actually like this one better. But it's too late now, so let's go ahead and finish this. I like the light orange. So let me know which one you like. Oh, yeah, it's all right. So the weather's starting to cool down here. I don't know what it's doing for you guys where you live, but it's starting to change. So we're starting to get that fall weather coming in. Still warm though, but now I want to do something different to the crown. Oops. Let's see, maybe I need to do something to the crown. There. Well, it's nice two-tone. That was nice. That looked nice. So, we're almost finished here, and I think I'm going to leave the outside just like that, and just try to do some shading, a little bit of shading here. So, but yeah. Okay. All right, so you see how we create a little bit more shadow. Now I can go in one more. There. So do you see how that, let's do this the other side too. See if we can get a little bit more dimension. Oh. Up a little bit. Let's create a little bit more of a circle there. I know I went too far out, but that's okay. And then in here. There, okay. All right, so you see the difference? So that looks good. Oh yeah, that came out good. Yeah, that came out good. So we got 9 minutes left. Let me just play around and really start to bring some, you know what I like to do, just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. I'm losing the picture frame here. I like the crown, but I don't like it anymore behind the two colors, but we'll leave it. I think the frog's face looks good. I think there's enough color, dimension, shadow, shading. Let's try to do, let me get a darker. Let's try to make this a little darker. I'm going to make this just a little darker. I think we just need some stronger color here. You tell me what side that you like. I've been looking at it. I like the blue, but it's just not strong enough for me. So we're gonna do this. You let me know what side you like. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain today. There. Yeah, I like this side better. Because it'll contrast against this blue. I like the blue, but we need to go darker. Yeah. I'm trying to leave a little bit. I need to turn it just a little bit. A little light in between. There. How about that? Yeah, I like the darker blue. All right, everyone, there you go. Boom. There you have it. Let me close the door real quick while you take a look at that. Alrighty, everyone. I had to grab my coffee. Oh, I think that came out cute. Yeah, I think that came out good. All right, well, on to the next one, and I'll load this up right now so I can get it on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, stay inspired and color, color, color.